His ankle in the opener. Lakers still without Rajon Rondo as Avery Bradley gets the start instead.
As a coaching staff or teammates, you make them aware of that also. He's got to do a better job of making sure he impacts the game early.
Deep catch by Gobert, who's able to squeeze it in before McGee came.
Bradley initiate the offense. It takes them out of what they're trying to do.
James lob inside, and Anthony Davis oops the alley. These fans hope they see plenty of that this season.
Been around quite a while and impacted from the beginning.
Mitchell feeding Gobert beautifully. Good vision from Donovan Mitchell and Gobert the throwdown.
The thing about Utah, what they love to do is drive the seams, whether it be off of pick and roll action or just drive and kick action. They're exceptional at getting each other involved.
James buries a three.
Got to be better. In the first game, the numbers look good, but he wasn't the same LeBron James. So there's concern.
Mitchell, it'll drop in the floater.
They're going to make the proper adjustments.
Green, high off the window, used it beautifully.
I like the timeout by Frank Vogel. It's changed the game outside of the NBA.
So you're going by the playground and you're hearing people say, no, that was the second step after the gavel.
Absolutely.
A little specifics on what they can and can't challenge throughout the game when it inevitably comes up. As Green buries a three. Here is Bradley probing. James behind the back. Bradley sets himself up for two.
For makes or misses, they got to push the basket.
They'll get a chance here. 3-on-1. The three, no good for Davis. Green the offensive board. That's an easier look for Anthony Davis. Little two-man game, Green and Davis. Davis the shake and the jumper. Caldwell Pope gets his hands on that pass. Davis lobs it up and just puts it in. He was going for the pass, but instead it's going to be a jumper for Anthony Davis. Caldwell Pope's jumper is short. Howard, another offensive rebound, and Daniels buries the three.
I really like the way that Dwight Howard has played early on in this season.
They gave up 40 points in the second quarter Tuesday night against the Clippers. James banks it in. It's going to be a tough matchup for George Niang. And you know Frank Vogel has to be pleased with the defensive effort he's seen so far tonight as Howard adds to it. No, it'll be a goaltend. Moutier behind the cutter. A fortuitous hop for Utah. And O'Neal cashes in.
And if you're the Lakers, what you don't want to do is turn the ball over. Long year, it's a great time to be an LA fan, basketball fan specifically.
Beautiful down-court feed, and Moutier puts it in. 2 field goals and 6 turnovers. They have 12 for the half. As Gobert is found going up, count it. And a chance for 3 for Rudy Gobert.
You played great defense, the Jazz have struggled, and this is a 6-point ball game in their possession.
Gobert, and that's going to be a jump. Conley around the Mitchell screen. Conley leaves it. Good movement here. Green connects on a 3. Mitchell cutting through. What a nifty move from Donovan Mitchell. It's a 1-point game.
You get Quinn Cook on Donovan Mitchell. Much better to be aggressive than Avery Bradley defending, but good job battling.
Oh, beautiful feed. James to Davis, and a chance for 3. James in transition, look out. Mitchell on the emphatic rejection. Conley got fouled by Bradley, no call, and wow, it's a hot potato and nobody wants it. But Mitchell says, fine, I'll finish it. James in transition, look out. Mitchell on the emphatic rejection. Conley got fouled by Bradley, no call, and wow, it's a hot potato and nobody wants it. But Mitchell says, fine, I'll finish it. Mitchell talked about recently that Mike Conley has been speaking with him about not committing to the air and trying to pass from it so often. As Mitchell that time commits to the air and gets the angle on his shot. Conley pedaled his way into bodies and turns it over. 3-on-2, Green, got it! And those two guys have played very well through the first 2 games for the Mavericks this season, 2 wins. James lobs it up, and Davis throws it down.
Sometimes it's got to be yourself. There's nothing wrong with hyping yourself up until you get there.
Conley over 6 from the floor tonight. James puts it in. Connected on the last 2 field goals for the Jazz. Here is Conley looking for the hype man and finding one.
Maybe he heard me.
I think so. Patented Conley floater, which we see him do with either hand as Caruso beats Utah off the inbound, and the 3rd chance the charm on that possession for the Lakers. 8 points for Gobert, 7 rebounds. James lays it in, and the foul. Mike Conley and Quinn Snyder both raving about Donovan Mitchell to us before the game about what a willing learner he is. In the corner, Daniels, he got it. He misses the second, follows it up. Still time to operate for LA. Daniels, catch, rhythm dribble, you bet. 20 is also the amount of field goals Utah has this evening. James fading away, oh yeah. Conley banks it in. 2nd field goal of the game for Mike Conley. She was at the Brooklyn Knicks game tonight. I know he's very thrilled with what she's doing right now.
Appreciate the service. Dad is extremely proud.
Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. The shake and bake by Ingles into the corner. Niang drops one in from distance.
Shot clock down to 4 in the corner. Conley will take and finally get one to drop from deep. Backdoor, Conley nearly turned it over again. O'Neal plants the 3, and there is still time left. If you're Frank Vogel, you're hoping LeBron James doesn't need to come back in this game. Left with an 18-point cushion. Well, he's back in now as Daniels hits the jumper. He's had a big night. James Davis working a little 2-man game. James connects. 28 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds for LeBron James.
All of a sudden, the supporting cast finds a way to gut out a big-time victory on the road.
Mark, when you looked at their roster, I mean, how did you project their defense for this year as James bunny hops into another bucket?
Are they going to be committed night in and night out? Or do they just want to outscore you? Tonight, they got it done.
They certainly have, forcing 22 Jazz turnovers. Somebody who Frank Vogel just raved about before the game as, yeah, it's been that kind of night for Utah. Moutier off the dome of Bradley, and it springs a break for LA. 16-point Laker lead as both teams have emptied their benches. Bradley squeezes that in. Crowd was fired up. Niang gets the 3.
You don't know, you're just guessing.
Yeah.
93-81. Ooh, not a good pass. But fortunately, it's saved. Oh, that one went off the glass. And then Howard got it and dumped it home.
And it was definitely a pass. A pass.
It's one to relook at.
Moutier.
Yeah, you're impressed with that.
Yes.
Kid can't finish. Howard collects it. Here comes Niang. He got clobbered by Howard, and he'll shoot 2. And the Lakers have their first win of the season. 95-86 the final.